And welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video, and this time I'm actually doing another in my Triple H series, the Honoring Handhelds. I'm talking, you remember a while ago I did a review about Yeah from Tomy, which is you're bouncing a little ball through a little maze. I got another one of those. Now this one's slightly different. Tomy made a game called Kongman. Clearly they were really into the Donkey Kong references back in the time. And they had a similar bounce the ball through this jungle environment and get to the big gorilla at the top, much like in Donkey Kong. And they called that Kongman. Now, I don't have the battery-driven version of that, but what I do have is this, which is a travel version. You can see it's not very big. Like, there's my hands. It's maybe, I don't know, 5 inches total. Nice and, compact. You can just wind it up, so there's no batteries this time. On-off switch. And yeah, essentially all you're doing is, I'm just zoom it in a bit here, but you're moving the ball up this little staircase here. Then you want to go across these bridges, and you can see these little drawings of characters here. You want to go up, and then I believe it goes into that hole and down through here. You want to bounce it over onto the balloon, and right up at the top, now there's the Kongman character, or the sort of Donkey Kong equivalent. He's got a little magnet underneath there. He spins around on that little spindle there. As he rotates, you basically want the ball to be grabbed, and then there's like a little platform, little edge there. The ball will then get slid off. It'll make more sense when I actually show it to you, and it goes into the final goal, which is that orangey bit right there. Anyway, so yeah, let me fire this up. It's a lot of fun, and the fact that it's not battery driven, but actually just you wind it up. It's really cool. Like, this is a great travel version of one of those handhelds that Tomy made. I really like this thing. It's going to take a bit of skill, so I might do a few takes to get the ball to at least go through the maze once. What else about it? Yeah, it's from, I don't know if you can make it out there, 1992. So it's actually a relatively recent toy of this type. And I just find it fascinating. I think it's really cool. And yeah, unlike the others, it doesn't use batteries. Also, I guess because it doesn't use batteries and it's all just on this wind-up spring action, the cogs are very light. Also, it's made for traveling, so it's very light. The benefit for us in this video is it doesn't make quite as much noise as those battery-driven ones does, so that's good. Anyway, let me have a few goes at Kongman, the travel version here, and I'll show you what it plays like. I gotta get it on the balloon here. That's gotta go up. Almost got it there. Okay, so in my practice run here, I actually was slightly in error. Once you get up to here, you get it on the balloon, it actually goes around into that spot, and then you want to flick it onto Kong as he's turning this way. It's not that it's going to get shaved off by that little platform. In fact, if it's successful, the ball will actually end up on him and rotate to behind him, behind where that little wedge is. That's kind of the score. That's the ultimate objective. Almost. Oh, now the one downside of having a wind-up mechanism is sometimes it runs out. There, I gotta wind it up. Always need to hold my finger on this, the on-off switch here. There we go. Up to the balloon. There we go. Near. Oh, darn it. Yay! There we go. And back down to the bottom. That is Kongman, the travel version. Yeah, it's quite challenging. This took quite a few attempts to get this to work, but definitely that bridge is the tough part. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, really challenging. I mean, for something that you'd think is sort of a kid's toy, it's taken me quite a long time just to get one successful go through. But I really, really like this one, and worthy part of my collection. There we go. For Triple H, I thought I would talk about Tomy's Kongman, the Travel Edition. There is, as I say, a large battery-driven version, but this one, whoop, it's turned off. This one, because it's a wind-up, has some neat extra portability. It's very, very light, and thankfully it's not quite as noisy. Very, very challenging, though. Anyway, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.